Hello, I'm Mike Morris, and along with Jill Nicolini, welcome to Day 3 of InfoCommTV News.
Yes, Mike, here we are on the final broadcast at this year's InfoComm 2015 here in sunny Orlando. And we want you all to know how much we really appreciate you watching our program each and every day, and we sure hope it's been helpful.
Helpful and exciting. This is a great show. Hester Van Hooven has been with us these past few days, covering most of the news from the convention floor. Hester?
Wow, these past few days have flown by. It's been great. The products, the people, all of it. This last day's show is primarily a highlight show of the last 2 days of broadcast, but I'll still have some live news to report.
Thanks, Hester. We put together today's recap show as an opportunity for you to catch up on some of the important product and industry news you may have missed the last 3 days. Here's an example.
I'm here with Devin Wright of Jupiter Systems. Devin, tell me about Canvas 3.0.
Canvas 3.0 has a lot of new enterprise features now. Now we start integrating with SIP, so video teleconferencing systems, Link, and also the CRS 4K. And what's important about the CRS 4K is now that these conference room systems are actually deployed in a meeting room type environment, in a huddle room, and they can drive a single 4K monitor or 4 1080p monitors. And we have a new technology called Simple Share, which allow you from your laptop present directly to that box, and you can share it within the whole enterprise environment. Now you can also bring in these other video teleconferencing systems and push content back and forth between video teleconferencing and Canvas directly.
Thanks, Devin. Back to you, Jill.
Philips Signage Solutions BDL4835QL is more than just another pretty display. It boasts brains and beauty thanks to its full suite of smart collection features. These include the ability to stream content via smart browser, a built-in smart CMS content management system, and 8 gigs of internal memory. This model also marks the debut of Philips Ambilight technology, which offers a more eye-catching and immersive viewing experience by projecting light from the sides of the display. Lao AG has some great news for users of its MC² mixing consoles. They now offer integration with Neumann's DMI 8 digital microphone interface thanks to Ravenna Audio over IP technology. That means your mics will have more dynamic range and signal fidelity than ever before.
It is an all-in-one console, so you have the local I/O on board, you have the processing inside, so you don't need any additional racks space to make this console working. It's all in there. Pretty cost effective and very easy to use. It's containing all broadcast features which Labo is renowned for, and in addition to that, it's also very nice board to operate in live sound environments, in churches, in install. It's set for networking, so you can network several consoles and operate it in an IP-based environment, which makes it absolutely future-proof.
Sony is adding 2 new models to its line of projectors that combine 4K imaging with a laser light source. Both models boast 5,000 lumens of brightness and native SXRD 4K resolution.
We've combined our laser light engine and 4K resolution to introduce 2 models, the VPL GTZ 280 and the GTZ 270. Both of them are 5,000 lumen 4K resolution projectors that offer great features for applications such as museums or planetariums, entertainment, or flight simulation. They both feature 120 Hz refresh rate, which is great for 4K 3D, instant power on and off, tilt-free installation.
And how long can these lumens illuminate?
In standard brightness mode, which will give you the 5,000 lumen output, they can last 20,000 hours, but if you go to a limited brightness mode, it can last even up to 40,000 hours.
InFocus Corporation has made some major improvements to its flagship large-format touchscreen collaboration device. With MondoPad 2.0, point-to-point video callers can share a single desktop and analog shared files, all while enjoying enhanced features and improved BYOD connectivity.
I have a full white web browser that I can navigate the web. I have a full whiteboard that I can make notes in a meeting or capture meeting minutes. Video conferencing built in that supports all the major standards out there.
The DigiLoop induction loop amplifier from Williams Sound now features audio streaming and control via Dante and Crestron connectivity. It offers DSP audio processing with software control of mixing, EQ, compression, loop phase shift, and more. It offers reduced size and weight and increased efficiency thanks to its Class D pulse width amplifiers. And its dual amp design allows the option of a single 12A output for large perimeter loops or dual 10A outputs for phase loop arrays.
I'm here with Daryl at Williams Sound showcasing what's new for us this year.
Hi, thanks for stopping by. Last year, Williams Sound introduced our large induction loop amplifier offering network control. This year, we're offering our new partnership with Audinate. Now you can have the capability of using Ethernet for remote access. You also have AES digital input, and you can also use Audinate or Dante for digital audio input on our induction loop amplifier.
We'll be right back with more of InfoCommTV News highlights after these messages. Please stay with us.
Check this out. All about innovation.
Digico Orange Box multi-channel audio converter with Dante, MADI, Opticore, Hydra 2, Avion, AES, plus many more.
One System's new hybrid speakers are designed for outdoor venues, even near and on salt water. One System's hybrid models offer system designers the perfect mix of performance and quality. See One Systems at InfoComm booth 559. Expand your profit centers. Neats Control provides a dimension of configuration ease and user satisfaction. Starin, booth 1917.
And welcome back. Are you aware of the fact that InfoComm International, the trade association producing InfoComm 2015, has 5,000 members from 100 countries? The growth of the association to record levels can be attributed to the strength of InfoComm's membership programs, practical business tools, discounted industry training materials and classes, and plenty of networking opportunities are just some of the reasons AV professionals belong to InfoComm International. Visit the InfoComm International booth today.
Right, Mike, we sure will. Stop by to consult with InfoComm's experienced staff on membership and all the benefits. You really can't afford not to.
Let's continue now with some more highlights from previous broadcasts.
The VO4K has a lot of applications in conversion of the signal from upscaling to downscaling, sending a signal to a high-resolution 4K projector. It's also especially well suited to LED wall applications through the use of the expansion cards, which allow you to output 3 different custom zooms of the same input to 3 different screens, for example. So you could take 3 different parts of the image to 3 different segments of your LED wall if needed. Christie's D-Series 3LCD projectors deliver 6,000 to 8,000 lumens of brightness with a single lamp. This places them among the brightest single lamp projectors on the market today. They offer a 10,000 to 1 contrast ratio, an XGA, WXGA, and WUXGA resolution. An optional ultra short throw lens increases installation flexibility.
StarDoor.com has upgraded its signature design and documentation software for AV integrators. Thanks to a wealth of new features, StarDoor Design version 7.1 lets users create even more detailed engineering and presentation drawings, reports, cable schedules, and much, much more.
Wow, how much more is more? I'm here with Rob Robinson. Tell me more.
More. Okay, Hester. Well, here at InfoComm, we're going to be showing StarDoor Design 7.1. This is design and documentation software specifically for AV integrators. They can create their system schematics and their rack layouts and custom panel design, sales presentations, and general floor plans and ceiling plans, AutoCAD compatible, and it's award-winning. Now, at this show, we're going to be previewing a brand new and our most requested new piece of functionality, the ability to import a PDF file. So now integrators can get a drawing from third parties in PDF, they can load it up into StarDoor Design 7.1 and work on it like a native document. They can edit all the things. But finally, we have a brand new platform, an online, mobile-first, touch-first design platform that we've developed principally for manufacturers and for distributors of custom and configurable products.
Before we go back to the studio, I've got to show you what I found. I'm here with Eric Norell at AJA. Eric, I keep hearing about streaming solutions from the floor. Tell me about it.
Well, we've got a few different cool solutions involving our retail I/O and Kona product lines. We've got some very cool switching with vMix and Wirecast software. We're also introducing a few new little gray boxes, which we're pretty well known for, including these HD-based-T converters, which do HDMI, UHD, and 4K transmission up to 100 meters over category cable. We also have a couple of new fiber converters, a new scan converter for capturing computer signals.
InfoComm 2015 marks the debut of the Innovation Showcase in Hall D, an exclusive space on the show floor where companies that you may not recognize will demonstrate their products to the AV industry. These are companies that have never been part of the InfoComm show, offering innovative solutions you could use on your next AV project. Vote for the most innovative product. The company with the most votes will win $10,000.
If you've got a mic-heavy project coming up, then you'd be better off Red. Focusrite's RedNet MP8R is an 8-channel remote-controlled mic preamp. It uses Dante audio over IP networking technology.
What does Dante have to do with all of this?
Well, it's great that you asked. Dante is the glue that holds it all together, and of the 250 booths at InfoComm, 50 of them are Dante enabled, and all of our gear has been Dante for years. So the MP8R mic preamp is a Dante device, like the other Dante devices that we have, about a dozen of them, and it's been designed to touring standards with 2 sets of Dante outputs, one that has a mic gain control output, and the other one has a gain compensated. It's the first device that allows you to connect any 2 digital consoles, and in addition, it's got redundant power supply and redundant networking like the rest of our new redundant line has.
Say goodbye to those tangled nests of cables with Clock Audio's CD T100 transporter. Through the use of Dante technology, it reduces cable runs between conference room mics and the AV cabinet. Instead, audio and control signals are transported via Ethernet. This cuts back on the visual clutter presented by cables, allowing integrators to streamline their corporate installations.
Barco's PGWX62L is the latest addition to its line of super quiet laser phosphor projectors.
I'm here at Barco. I hear this product produces a noise level of just 35 decibels. Tell me more.
Actually, it's down to 32 decibels, which is one of the quietest projectors on the market today. With the solid-state illumination, we can also get 20,000 hours of operational life. So you can set this up in a conference room, a classroom, a boardroom, and just set it up and forget it, basically. There's no maintenance, there are no filters to change over that period. So with the solid-state illumination or laser phosphor illumination, that's one of the huge benefits that we get out of this product.
A lot more to catch up on at this InfoComm. We'll continue our highlights and get the current word from Hester after these messages.
Williams Sound is spot on this year with innovation that's definitely turning heads. Experience the Hearing Hotspot live audio via Wi-Fi, the next-gen Digiloop induction loop amplifier, and meet our all-new Tech Blue crew, your go-to for design services and technical expertise. See Spot Run at Williams Sound, booth 643. Community is one of the world's premier suppliers of innovative and high-performance outdoor, distributed, and engineered loudspeakers. See and hear Community's products, including their latest high-performance modular I-Series and Demo Room W202C at odd hours, on the hour, and half hour. Expand your profit centers. Barco laser projection from Starin helps you grow in church and auditorium business. Starin, booth 1917.
As you traverse the show floor during the past few days, you've definitely seen some amazing video innovations, whether they're super bright projectors, ultra-sharp monitors, or the latest in screen technology. Sound and Communications ITAV report continually updates the industry on what's new and innovative in the display market.
Add to it stories on the converging technologies like audio, video, HD conferencing, and system control, and you have the makings of a market far greater than most imagined. Keep up with the ever-changing world of IT and AV. Read the ITAV report, available at booth 6651. Pick it up before you leave the show.
I'm not sure everyone knows this, but the ITAV report is published by Sound and Communications in association with the folks at InfoComm International. Everyone seems to agree that this is the future, and the future is now.
Jill, now before we go much further, let's check in with Hester.
Yeah, she may have come up with some interesting stories we may have missed on the last 2 days of broadcasts.
I just touched base with David Silverman, editor of this program and, of course, of Sound and Communication magazine, and he gave me the heads up on what happened yesterday in case you missed it.
I'm here with Rashid Scaff, president of AMX, and Andy Whitehead, president of SVSI, and there's word that Harman has added a new brand to the portfolio here at the show by the name of SVSI. And how did this come together?
Well, it's been a great journey between Andy and myself. We actually started talking to each other as we were AMX as a standalone company. And then in the middle of our discussions, Harman acquired AMX. And so we had to put our discussions on hold until such time as we were fully integrated. And now we went back and had this discussion. So it's about a year in delay, but we're thrilled that it finally happened.
Interesting. So what does this mean for Harman and SVSI?
Well, from SVSI's perspective, it's validation of our technology and the products we've been shipping for 8 years now. You know, we still have integrators and consultants who really love the technology, but you know, a little leery, unsure of SVSI simply because they're not a big brand, and so this validates what we do and products. So.
And what about the branding? Will the AMX brand?
Yeah, so the SVSI brand will be a product brand. And the AMX brand will take the primary position where SVSI is today. So we will completely rebrand all of the products. In fact, I believe already if you go to their website this morning, all the products were photoshopped and rebranded, if you will. So we'll see those coming out in the weeks ahead with new AMX branding.
All right, and there you go.
I'm at Rain, and I'm here with Steve. Steve, tell me about your HAL systems.
Hey, we got 2 new additions to our HAL system. We got the Halogen 6.0 software, has a new events manager that's a time scheduler, real-time clock you can add to your HAL box. And it's also got the generate list button that creates an Excel spreadsheet of your HAL hardware so you can put that in a bid or a price sheet pretty easily. And the second new thing is the hardware box, the Rad16Z. Rad16Z has a mic line plus input, so you can plug in a phantom power mic or not, a +4 dBu line level source, or you can plug in a stereo pair that will mono that for you. That Rad16Z also has the line level outputs, and it's got logic in and out. And since it's a plenum rated device, you can put it up next to your projector for your video switcher and send it to switch closure to change your, turn the power on your projector, change your video source, or you can use it anywhere that you're using the push to talk button.
Add a new layer of polish to your client's video productions with SVSI's N3510 multi-channel windowing processor. It can accept up to 9 H.264 streams from any source while outputting a windowed HD video stream. The video stream can be output via HDMI or in streaming format to a remote hardware or software decoder. And installation couldn't be easier. All 9 video streams flow in through a single network cable, while the output stream flows from one cable to any destination on a dedicated network.
Get even more control over PureLink's Icon automation system with the IC3 control processor. This complete automation solution allows users to control every device and component in a presentation environment, from projectors and displays to switchers and Blu-ray players. It includes 8 built-in COM ports, 8 IR serial ports, 8 digital I/O ports, and 8 isolated relays. Lowell Manufacturing Company has unveiled the LCDR configured rack design. With its charcoal gray 16-gauge steel frame and tempered glass front door, it fits the high-end decor of executive boardrooms and home theaters.
Well, they certainly look great, but it's not all about looks, right?
That's correct. Here at Lowell, we're introducing the LCDR series rack products. In this configuration, we're offering anywhere from 18U up to 42U in height. This is our first 42U rack at this show. We offer it in one depth at 24 inches, and they're all pre-configured, so the only thing you have to do when you unbox it is unlock the doors and start putting your gear in.
We'll be right back with more of InfoCommTV News highlights after these messages. Please stay with us.
Hi, I'm Yul Jabara, CEO of Galaxy Audio. Our family business has been growing. Please stop by booth 1221. Check out our new Ergo mic, mixers, and DSPs.
Expand your profit centers. Barco from Starin takes click sharing from first in huddles to next in AV over IP. Starin, booth 1917.
You know, Joe, with all the cautious optimism that we've heard the last few months, this has been a very successful show for everyone here at InfoComm. And it's not too early to start planning for InfoComm 16, that's 2016, to be held in Las Vegas. How about that? Exhibit days are the 8th to the 10th.
And the full conference is the 4th through the 10th. I think there is very little doubt in anyone's mind that this show, once again, is going to be a must-attend event next year. And of course, we will see you there. Maybe gamble a little, too.
Maybe. Also, priority booth sales began yesterday and ongoing today between 8 a.m. and 4 p.m.
We've covered a lot of ground the last 3 days, so let's continue to rewind all the shows.
Yes, and the vibe is really great here at Atlas IED. John, tell me what's up.
So we have some amazing things this year. I'm going to show you 3 of them real quick. The first is our new FAP3 line of product. The neat thing about this is it has toolless installation. So the installer pushes it in the ceiling, he grabs this little handle, pulls it down, and now the product is installed. So that is one thing. The second thing that we're really proud of is we've been working on nanotechnology now for a couple years. The first is a high hydrophobic coating that, once applied to our products, will not get wet. So the nanotechnology is like stalagmites that come up that will not let a water molecule penetrate to the surface of the material. Great for paper cone product or anything that's installed in a high humidity environment. Taking that one step further, we have a dust-free coating similar to the high hydrophobic called amethrophobic coating. That coating is also stalagmites but won't let a dust molecule touch the surface of a product. For speakers that are in ceilings, it's very important as they get dusty over the years. And finally, all of the product in our booth now runs off a single software platform called Global Control Comm. This is the result of us merging 2 separate companies, Atlas Sound and IED. Now we're known as Atlas IED. This Global Control Comm does VoIP, RTP, CobraNet, and Dante throughout any network.
Barricks's simple paging solution for fixed and mobile paging over IP just got even better. Now users can integrate simple paging with emergency notification and background systems for even more complete and flexible paging.
Could be hospitality, could be hospital, could be schools, could be small offices. Anywhere where you want to have an easy deployment of something that you don't need to set up complicated stuff, a complicated server. There is no need for PC, there is no need for server. It's just the devices are standalone and they communicate each other based on a proprietary protocol to discover the device and communicate between them. The system is running on multiple hardware devices provided by Barricks, so there is a kind of mix and match possibilities depending on which kind of amplifier or speakers or system is going to be plugged in. We also offer the possibility to have to use as a paging microphone an app developed for iOS devices that allows the people to make a paging, an announcement, a live announcement from the mobile device directly into the receivers, into the decoder's device.
The Studio Live digital mixers now are featured with an AVB card or a Dante card that would connect to our rack mixers, and they can also be connected to our loudspeaker products, both in the Personas and the Works Audio family. One of the really cool things that we're showing as well is our new control software, which is called Universal Control 1.3, and it runs on an iPad, it runs on a Mac or PC, and it runs on a Windows 8 touch computer. So it gives you complete control no matter how you want to control these products.
Community's Balance Point Flyware system makes it easy for AV integrators to design the ideal sound system for just about any venue. Designed for use with the company's I-Series loudspeakers, it promises nearly limitless possibilities for flown speaker systems. Users can create planar or isometric arrays or add rear, top, or steered subwoofers. Individual speakers can be precisely aimed, and arrays can be assembled in shop or on-site for maximum installation flexibility.
What makes Balance Point really special is we designed it with the cabinets, along with the cabinets. They each influenced each other so it fit perfectly together. You can make very low profile arrays, it's very modular, and you can do some arrays that you can't do with typical third-party systems or even other manufacturers' systems. Now, we worked very hard to make iSeries a pretty cabinet. We want the system's overall design to be in the forefront, not the loudspeaker. So as opposed to having 2 cables or 3 cables in every speaker, having a jungle of wires in your install, really distracting from the architectural appeal of a room, with Balance Point, you can assemble the entire thing on the ground or back in your shop, bring it to the job site, and get it up in the air with just 2 cables.
The Pixie series of camera-mounted recording monitors by video devices makes it easier than ever for camera operators to get that perfect shot. The series includes the 7-inch Pixie 7 and the 5-inch Pixie 5 and Pixie 5H.
These are full-featured on-camera monitors that include vector scopes, histograms, waveform monitors. We support LUTs, false colors, ideal for exposure, framing and focusing. They have really high resolution LCDs protected by Gorilla Glass, 1920 by 1080 resolution. We can record to speed drives as up to 4K and 4K 30 in all the ProRes formats. We support up to 8 channels of audio, and it's just a very flexible tool.
When you're out in the field, portability is key. That's why Vitek released the MGW Ace, the first entirely portable HEVC hardware encoder. It can accommodate a range of inputs, including HDSDI, SDI, HDMI, DVI, and composite.
Vitek is a technology-driven company. We have over 100 R&D engineers, and we've developed our own codec on FPGA. We're going to port it over to an ASIC, and this is our first solution with HEVC compression, called the MGW Ace. It's a much more efficient codec, so you can have a high quality at maybe 30 to 50% less bandwidth.
We'll be wrapping it up after the break, so please stay with us.
For any job, you need the right tool. StarDraw has the right design and documentation software for every project. And with a host of new features, the best tool just got better. See the award-winning StarDraw Design 7.1, a fast, easy way to draw and do more at booth 2562.
Technology is evolving faster than ever before. Equipment is migrating out of the closet. People are bringing their own devices to the table, and connectivity standards are no more. At Middle Atlantic, we're solving your challenges in conference rooms, huddle spaces, and classrooms every day. With breakthrough products like frame-to-furniture, wire-mold table boxes, and USB 3.1 from C2G. See how our products come together at booth 2517. Middle Atlantic Products. What great systems are built on.
Expand your profit centers. Neats Control provides a dimension of configuration ease and user satisfaction. Starin, booth 1917.
You know, Mike, the folks at Test Communications have been doing TV shows like this at conventions for well over 20 years.
Wow.
Long before we had those plasma TV screens everywhere, you know, like at the airports, restaurants, here, at the mall, you name it, even at the local Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, that was before we called it digital signage, too. But you know, TV works. Like you say, it's everywhere. And if you need to get the message seen and heard, there's no better way to do it. TV works.
Yeah, and to prove that, well, guess what? You are watching it. You're watching us right now. And of course, we both want to thank you. We also would like to extend a special thanks to all the advertisers who shared the vision and supported this program.
Well, once again, that's it. Thanks everyone for watching us. And we look forward to seeing you in, oh my goodness, Las Vegas. I'm Mike Morris.
I'm Jill Nicolini with the best, nicest, and loveliest field reporter in the business, Hester Van Hooven.
Aw, thanks guys. I'll see you later tonight.
Definitely. So long, everybody.
Bye-bye. See you next time.